I'm not going to say very much about this etude because if you've been playing these Altès etudes along with me and you've just done number 3, it's very easy to see that number 3 and number 4 are a pair. They pair together, so much of what I said in number 3 applies here. You can go back and review that if you want some thoughts. But it's easy to see right off the bat that both slur by 2s, both on and across the beats. That's a big way they pair. But they also pair very clearly by their differences. So let's think about their differences. Number 4 has a moderato tempo, which is much easier to deal with the slurs than number 3, that's a very brisk allegro. Other things that are different, number 3 is in B flat major, number 4 is in B flat minor. Number 3 has a lot of fortes and fortissimos, and number 4 has a lot of pianos and pianissimos. Also, the markings at the very beginning, number 3 is marked ben accentuare, and number 4 is marked flebile. If you're not sure what that means, again, you should look it up because you might think flexible. I'll just go ahead and tell you that it means feeble or faint or weak. So that's very different from number 3, which is very bold and accented. We also have big phrasing slurs in number 4, so that emphasizes that we're very legato as opposed to the more strong accented number 3. Number 3 ends very loud and aggressively. Number 4, towards the end, you have a sempre più piano, so you're always getting softer, and then you have a morendo at the end, dying away. So it's exactly opposite there. Both end with the same 3 B flats, but they have a very different feeling to them by the way that they're written. We mentioned already number 3 has accents everywhere. Number 4 has tenutos everywhere. And there are a lot of accents also in number 4, so think about how those accents would be different in number 4 versus what we did with them in number 3. And finally, one last detail. If you look at the second page, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th lines, watch out for those quarter notes. They are not 8th notes. This is important because I so often have students who kind of get counting 8th notes and they turn the quarter notes into 8th notes. Or if they give them a full quarter note value, they can become too long because we've been going along in 16ths and suddenly the texture is different and it's hard to keep the tempo exactly the same. So this is a great place to double check with your metronome and be sure that the quarter notes stay honest quarter notes. Have fun!